Hey folks, Alex here, 95 to Freedom. Today's video we're going to talk about week 37. What did we receive in dividends last week? What the market's looking like? What's going on with our holdings? And we'll talk about how much money we withdrew last week. So apologize for not making a video towards the end of the week last week. Just been down with some kind of flu. Feeling much better today. Thanks for everybody who wished me well. So let's hop right into it, folks. For those folks who are new, I use Robinhood as my primary brokerage account. All the money invested are invested in high yield dividends that pay me weekly and monthly. I'm able to use margin, able to use the low margin rate from Robinhood. And if you folks are interested in doing the same, you can utilize my Robinhood referral link in the description below. It does not cost you anything, but you and I will get a free share of stock. So make sure you check that out. And so this is what I got right now in my own money, $253,000, 360. And what do I have on margin? Well, on margin right now, I have about $250,000 on margin. As you can see, my rate is only 5% per year, which is very, very low. And I get the first $1,000 interest free. Now you can see my margin requirement is margin maintenance requirement is $126,000, and I have a buffer of additional $126,000, which protects me if in an event any of this margin maintenance goes up to 50%. Pretty much everything in my portfolio is sitting at 25% margin maintenance. If you need to understand what that means, I have some videos discussing on margin maintenance, so make sure you check those out as well. So what are we investing in is really the question. For those who have been tracking with me, these are the funds that I'm invested in. Okay, so I'll just give you the rundown on what we got as far as largest positions. So we have XDT at $107,000. I have 2,400 shares. This is a weekly payer. It pays around 25 cents or so a week, which is really great. I got QDT, Maggie, and as you can see here, I have QQQI, YBTC, SPY, OLT, and BTCI. These are my largest holdings. Then I have some smaller positions and some other stuff. I go over this in some other videos and more in depth. In today's video, I just wanted to show you what we got as far as today's performance. We can see that Maggie did really well. I think NVIDIA really helped out with that today. We have QDT, which obviously the NASDAQ, that's doing well. We have QQQI, also NASDAQ from NEOS. S&P is up slightly today. We have this very AI type of consolidated fund called Chat. This one's up 1.6% today. Okay, what were some of the positions that were down? Well, YBTC and BTCI Bitcoin did slip today about 2%, so we did see a reduction there today. And OLT saw just a slight decrease. Okay, so overall, pretty much a very green day. We'll just take a look at total P&L. So profits and losses, as you can see, SMCY, I am down almost $1,800. I've held this position since the tariff announcement back in the spring. XCT, another one that I've purchased a lot of shares before, and I'm slowly recovering, only down 1.59% in that. OLT down $474. BTCI down $242. And this is just a free share that I got with a referral. I'm down 4 cents. Everything else, folks, is in the green, which is really nice to see. Now, my position is $253,000 of my own money. And if you saw my previous video, I think it was pretty much the same as well. So am I actually making money? Well, I am making money, and I'll just show you. This is my withdrawal from last week, folks. As you can see, last week I had 2 payments that I did towards a credit card. I'm middle of a remodel in my house, so I'm buying materials, I'm paying my contractors. As you can see, I transferred out $5,000 to pay the contractors. I had $4,000 paid towards American Express and another a payment of $18.19 towards American Express. So last week I withdrew almost $11,000 from this account. So that proves the point that we are actually receiving dividends. This account's actually grown, and that is the proof in the pudding. Now let's talk about what did we receive in dividends. Well, this is week 37, folks. I can't believe I've been doing this for 9 months already, which this year really just flew by. XDT, we got $505. QDT, we got $531. OLT, $527. YBTC, $446, and $507 from Maggie. Between these 5 positions, I received over $2,500, and these pay every single week, which is really, really cool. Okay, so this week was a little bit of a juicy week because we got the monthly payers from NEOS, BTCI, SPY-I, and QQQI. As you can see, $254 from BTCI, SPY-I, $367, and $590 from QQQI. Between these, we got an additional $1,200. So for the week, we've made $3,732.08 for this week. Let's just take a look at, we'll just do the last 4 weeks average, and the sum is $12,000. The average comes out to $3,052 for the past 4 weeks, which is pretty cool. So folks, we've been on a bull run. Okay, let's just admit it. It's been a great ride. Obviously, having that margin position is obviously helping my income. It is taking on some risk, and I know some folks are risk adverse. And what is my goal for the future? Well, my goal for the future really is I want to beef up this portfolio. I want to have more of my own money in here. My goal is to wrap up my construction by end of September. Hopefully I'll be clear of that. And then I'm going to start looking at what else I can do. Possibly I might refinance some of my rental properties, maybe pull some money out, maybe even sell a property in order to invest more money. I really would like to grow this account to maybe $400,000 to $500,000 of my own money in here, and really see this start kicking off and producing some really good income. So that's what we got going on. Really nice week. As you can see today, we're slightly down after hours. We've recovered pretty much everything we've lost, so we're kind of sitting flat. We'll see what tomorrow brings. We know we had a few runners today. Nvidia had a pretty nice run up. Apple was up 4%. Overall S&P up 0.5%. NASDAQ was up 0.7%. So pretty nice day today. So we'll see what this week will bring. But that's the update I wanted to give to everybody today. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. And let me know in the comments, what are your favorite funds? What are you guys investing in these days? Are you still into OLT? Are you still into YieldMax? Or have you been diversifying into more Robinhood or NEOS? So appreciate all the engagement. And I hope everybody has a great evening. Thank you, folks.